Alright, hello everybody. My name is Sam. I made my first million pesos at 20 years old and today i-rank natin kung ano ba yung pinakamagandang ways to make money online. Kasi alam ko ang dami sa inyo, ayaw nyo nang pumasok ng office kasi sayang napaka-traffic sa Pilipinas. So i-rate natin yan all the way from sabong, all the way to networking, all the way to TikTok affiliates and content creation. Ako bahala sa inyo. And ito yung tier list natin. Ito yung pinakamaganda. Tapos ito yung pinakapangit. Now, let's start it off with online sabong and online gambling. Now, don't get me wrong. Ang dami nang kumikita dito. But at the same time, mas madaming hindi kumikita at nalulugi. So, unfortunately, guys, your casino days are over. Ilipat natin to down to F tier alongside online sabong. Baka matapon pa kayo sa Tagaytay. Anyway, next up naman, I think this would be something controversial kasi I made my first million pesos through crypto, through NFTs. I'll put this crypto alongside with trading pero I'll put it in C tier. Kasi number one, it's so risky. Number two, it's so stressful. Ito yung underrated thing. So mentally taxing ang pagte-trade, day trading included, kahit stocks man yan, forex, ganun. Ang dami mong kailangan aralin and at the same time, kahit anong aral mo, pwede pa din siyang ma-manipulate ng mga powerful people out there in the world. For example, Elon Musk, di ba? Or si Donald Trump kapag may sinasabi siya regarding crypto or stocks and bilis gumalaw. And so far, lahat ng kilala ko nagki-crypto na naging successful, eventually nag-venture out din sila to other things. Ito lang din yung naging way nila to create their capital. Tapos once na may capital na sila, they went on to start other ventures. Next, here we have Facebook Marketplace Buy and Sell. Now, if we were in America, sasabihin ko nasa A tier to. Pero kasi guys, nasa Pilipinas tayo eh. Nasubukan nyo na ba magbenta sa Facebook Marketplace? Ang una nyo marireceive na message, babaratin kayo. Napakahirap niyan. Let's put it in D tier. Ang hirap mag-buy and sell dito sa Pilipinas kasi lahat ng tao barat. That's not a bad thing. To be honest, kapag bumibili ako sa Facebook Marketplace, minsan, tawad din ako ng tawad. Naman ako yun sa nanay ko kasi Ilocana siya. Sobrang hirap mag-Facebook Marketplace buy and sell dito sa Pilipinas. Next naman, we have VAs. Okay. Now, this naging trend to nung pandemic and I do think that you can still make tons and tons of money out of it. And I have friends na basically kumikita being a VA. I'd put it in S, kaso kasi the competition is so hard na ang dami mong kailangan applyan. Tapos, ang hirap ng job market ngayon, especially with AI. Kaya I'll put it in A kasi you have to spend a lot of time, a lot of resources to get a job. And at the same time, hindi siya as secure as having an actual full-time job. And at the same time, sobrang taas ng competition mo. You literally have to work so much time just to get your first client. Pero once you get your first client, your first job, I do think this would be in S tier. Pero kasi if you're just starting out, kailangan mo talaga maging magaling. So with that, I'll put it in. Next is TikTok affiliate. I have friends who are making 6 digits a month out of TikTok affiliate. But at the same time, if wala kang video making experience, content creating experience, it's very hard to get into it. Now, I made a secondary TikTok account kasi yung TikTok ko has around 200k followers. Pero gumawa ko na isa pang TikTok account just to try TikTok affiliate. And within a month, I was able to get around 8k, 9k, 10k. Pero kasi nakakatamad gumawa, so hindi ko na tinuloy. Pero with that, I put it in C. Nagawa ko lang kasi yun kasi may content creation experience na ako, may video making experience na ako, and at the same time, meron na ako ng mga gamit na gusto ko i-promote. So wala talaga akong capital on doing it. Pero kasi, again guys, at the end of the day, nasa mercy ka pa din ng algorithm ng TikTok or kung ano man yung pinopromote mo. Kaya I'll put it in C tier. Pero I do think that this is something that a lot of people should try. I think most people should try. Kasi even though hindi ka kumita out of this, you would learn so much valuable skills. For example, video editing, content creation, and marketing skills. Matututo ka kung paano i-market, paano magbenta ng mga products. And that is very valuable. And actually, I'll move it to B tier kasi I do think that people should do it more. And yung mga skills, even though hindi ka kumita, is very valuable. Next is getting an actual corporate job. And I get it. And even myself, I keep on telling myself, I hate working. I'm not for the corporate world. But at the same time, the benefits, the consistency, and the security is so unbeatable. I'd put it in S tier, and I do think everybody should get a job while trying doing these other things. Kasi it's a lot easier to do all of these things kung alam mo at the end of the day, hindi ka umaasa, for example, sa affiliate marketing, hindi ka umaasa sa crypto para kumain, para mabuhay. With that, you'll be able to decide better kung ano yung mga tamang business decisions that you should make. That's why you need a corporate job just to keep yourself alive, just to keep yourself feeding. And kung may pamilya ka, this is the safest way to do it. Next is YouTube. Now, I've been making YouTube videos for actually for a long time na, mga 10 years na, pero kasi this past 3 months ko lang talaga sineryoso. And with that, I'd put this in 8 tier kasi the amount of money, honestly, that I made from this YouTube channel is actually insane. And it's unbelievable with the amount of effort and amount of time that I put into it. I'd put it in, actually, kasi medyo mahirap ang YouTube, I'd put it in B tier. Although malaki yung pwede mong kitain, pero kasi if hindi ka finance channel, if entertainment channel ka, mahilig ka lang mag-prank, mag-travel, ang hirap kumita. Actually, I'll put it down to C tier. Ganon kahirap mag-YouTube kasi ang dami mong kailangan na equipment, mag-edit ka pa, mag-video ka pa. Sobrang time-consuming ng YouTube, and if wala ka pang skills to begin with, it's very, very hard. Pero at the same time kasi, if you guys would look yung current trends ngayon sa YouTube, sobrang low-edited videos na yung mga nagva-viral, and I think that's a good thing. This is because of the AI slop na nangyayari ngayon, tapos yung Mr. Beastification as they call it, na lahat ng videos recently, especially like last year or 2 years ago, sobrang heavily edited that people nowadays in 2026 naghahanap na lang sila ng authenticity tsaka ng low edited videos. That's why ganito yung mga videos natin parang nag-uusap lang tayo. And to be honest, nag-uusap lang talaga tayo kasi I'm making these videos based sa mga comments nyo na linalagay nyo. So comment down below ano yung mga gusto nyong future videos na gawin natin. Anyway, so C tier yung YouTube na yan. Kasi at the end of the day, kahit low effort of videos na to, hindi talaga siya low effort. Alam mo ba, buong linggo ko pinapag-isipan tong YouTube channel natin na kung ano ba yung videos na gagawin ko, etc. Whatever. Next is Pyramid Scheme. May matindi akong galit sa Pyramid Scheme kasi not only does it endanger the future of people. Ninoloko din nila, especially yung mga may hirap, yung mga desperate. People who are in pyramid schemes, they sell dreams to you na alam nilang hindi mo naman talaga magkukuha. Kasi ang kumikita lang talaga dyan is yung nasa pinakataas. Guys, if you would study, if you would be familiarized with exponential growth, alam nyo na hindi talaga feasible ang pyramid scheme, yung networking na yan. Basically, networking, yung mga bibili ka ng product tapos ibibenta mo sa mga downline mo. Pambihira. That's the stupidest business model in the world. Ang kumikita lang dyan yung nasa taas. Tapos binibenta, business, pwede akong kumita dito. Shut up, bro. Wala kang kikita dyan, mawawalan ka lang ng pera dyan. Next is investing. Like what I always say in this video, I put it in S tier. Kasi while you do all of these things, you can always do this in the side, and I think everybody should do this in the side. This is long-term investing pala, different from the Bitcoin that we made a while ago. Ito, magbibili ka lang ng S&P 500 sa GoTrade or IBKR, tapos pwede ka nang kumita for your retirement. So this is just for your security, and I do think it's in S tier. Now, I projected myself, I think I'd be making more than 6 digits a month by the time I turn like 35 or 40 years old. Completely passively, because of my current cash flow when it comes to my investment portfolio. Now, if you also want that for yourself, you can check out my other videos at playlist on how to invest. I discuss there, ano ba tong GoTrade na to, ano ba tong S&P 500 na to, and paano mo mag-invest dyan. Anyway, next and lastly is content creation. I do think everybody should do content creation. I'd put it in A tier. Why A tier? Kasi honestly, it's not for everyone. Everybody should try content creation. I do think everybody at least should try content creation, but at the same time, honestly, it's not for everyone. May mga tao talaga na magiging better at telling stories, at creating videos compared to other people. But at the same time, again, it's a skill, hindi yan natural. Well, sometimes natural siya, pero at the same time, it's a skill. You need to learn video editing, paano ba yung proper storytelling, paano ba yung mga tamang camera angles, lighting, etc. on how to make videos. Paano ba makipag-usap sa camera, paano ba makipag-usap sa mga ibang tao. But at the end of the day, Once you get good at content creation, the sky is the limit. For the past 2 years, 3 years, ito yung naging, hindi siya yung main source of income ko, pero siya yung highest source of income ko. So I have a corporate job, pero honestly, content creation makes me more money than it. So if you think, or if my childhood dream ka na maging influencer, content creator, you should always try it out. So this is our final tier list on the best ways to make money online. And if I were you to get started, first I would do investing kasi it's so easy, mababa lang yung kailangan gawin, and make sure you have a job before you do all these other things sa ilalim, and hopefully hindi ka umabot dito, especially ito. I hate this. Now again, that's pretty much it. Now comment down below, ano yung sa tingin mo yung best money making method na pwede mong gawin online in 2026 or 2027 kung kailan mo man pinapanood to. Now thank you guys for watching and subscribe para hindi ka mamatay na brokey.